Okay, I'm here with new Kings Fork head football coach Kermit. It's a face familiar to many in the 757 area. He won a state championship at Surrey. He's also coached at the collegiate level with Joe Paterno at Penn State, most recently at Old Dominion University. Coach Bugs, first off, congrats on the new position. How's it feel to be the head football coach at Kings Fork?
It's great. I'm excited to be here. Again, work for Dr. Lee and Mr. Bryant, those guys. Mr. Ely, it's a great situation. So I've known those guys for a while. I'm real comfortable with them. So I'm excited to be here.
Spent the last 5 years, I think it was, at ODU with
Yep.
Coach Wilder there. Did you envision you'd be going back to the high school ranks when you were there?
Well, in 2012, when we got fired at Penn State, I almost took another high school job. So I always knew if something happened at college level, I would probably return back to my roots.
What attracted you most to this job at Kings Fork? Just 2 years ago, they snapped the 99-game Southeastern District winning streak of Oscar Smith, got to the regional final, so you know the cupboard's not bare.
Right. The talent was one thing, but these good men up here who are running this particular school meant a lot to me, to this program. I wanted to be around good people that I trusted, and the loyalty part of it. So that was the biggest part for me, was making sure that I was around good people.
Was this a family decision, a single decision? How did you arrive at, I'm taking this job?
This was a family decision. Everything runs through the wife. She's an assistant principal in Alawite County at an elementary school, so she's well vested in the area. So I wanted to make sure that I wanted to do what's best for her and what's best for my young people, so my young children. So those are the things that kind of made this a family decision.
Sure. For those who aren't familiar with you, you've been successful just about everywhere you've went, from the likes of Surrey, as I mentioned, Penn State, Old Dominion. Some will be naysayers and say, "Oh, this is a college guy coming back to high school." The fact that you won at the high school level, does that give you an advantage making this transition back again?
Definitely, because I started in high school. My father was a high school coach for umpteen years.
Smithfield, right?
Yep, Smithfield High School. So I've been around the college game for a while, but coming back to high school is where my roots are. So that's the biggest point about it, coming back to where I was. I've always been a high school coach. Regardless if you're a college coach or not, your high school roots are where you always start.
What was your biggest message to the kids when you met with them today?
Biggest thing was making sure that they understand that I'm going to bring knowledge to them, making sure there's going to be a family atmosphere, and then they're going to have fun. So the model for the Bulldogs is fun, fast, and ferocious. So that's what we're going to be.
A lot of F's there, and hopefully get some championships. A few more for you. What would be your message to the fan base? This is a program that's been knocking on that door, as we said before. The basketball's won a state championship before. The girls were seconds away from winning it. So you know that it's really close to happening.
To the fan base, you'll come out and see an exciting brand of football. So come on out and support the guys. And we're going to do everything we can to work hard to get over that next hump.
Mm-hmm. Is this your last job? I mean, I know you probably don't know when you take a job wherever, but in your mind, are you preparing as this is your last job? Or
yeah, I am preparing that this will be my last job.
Okay.
Hopefully we can do everything we need to do with our goals here, and then I can move on.
Sure. And then lastly, in terms of philosophy, offensively, defensively, I know you're still assembling the coaching staff together here. What can we expect in terms of the various formations and style of play we should see from your football team?
As you remember, we were the Surrey Air Cougars, so it doesn't change. It doesn't change.
So you're going to see a lot of balls going in the air.
I see a lot of balls in the air.
Tell you what, that should be fun to watch. Kermit Bugs, new head football coach of Kings Fork. Watch out for him in 2019 and beyond. Thanks so much. Congrats.
Thank you.